Welcome back. With the school year wrapping up, Christmas, of course, is not far away. Many of our kids are engaging in end-of-year festivities, and a recent study has found that Facebook posts and photos of teenagers partying could be lifting binge drinking rates. So, are social media sites damaging our children's reputation, and should parents step in to police the online brands that kids are creating for themselves, probably without really being aware of that? Corporate brand manager and mother of three, Sharon Williams, joins us. Good to see you again, Sharon. You would have walked through the debris of the Channel 9 Christmas party just to get into the studio this morning. The potential, people having fun, taking photographs, posting them on various social media sites. What harm could it do?
Well, the social media sites are fine. It's the behaviour of us and the way we post them online that's the problem. And Cameron, you saw the party last night and the debris this morning. What's happening is our children are going to the formals at the moment, at the festive season, and we're talking about the informal formal. The fact that they're taking these informal photos at their formal and popping them up online. OK, so obviously there's the obviously damaging things that could be posted in terms of photographs. But what about the more subtle problems, the problems that you wouldn't foresee, as a Year 12 student leaving school? What future bombs could it throw up into your career? I think that the issue now is that we've got digital resumes. In the old day, we'd look at the printed resume. Now, as employers, we're looking at people's digital resume. So we're checking them out online. So we're looking at what they've said, what they've written, what they've posted. And indeed, one of my colleagues was hiring someone the other day, and something that person did 6 years ago and wrote online is still haunting them on Google at the moment.
Is that right?
So it's big, and it's there for life if you put it up there. Well,
of course, kids don't save for the future usually. They don't like to educate themselves for the future. They don't want to do anything about the future. They're living in the moment. So I guess it's important to make them aware of the sort of tips that you have prepared for them so that they can avoid these traps in the future. What's your number one tip about education?
I think the number one tip is to put it into context. So make sure that you educate your children, open communication, show them the implications of what they can do, and don't panic. OK, and make the risk real. How do you do that? I think that one of the best ways you can do is say, well, look, what would you do if your future mother-in-law was reading this stuff? Or the boy of your dreams, or the girl of your dreams. So now write what you're going to say.
What can you do once it's out there? You say don't overreact, but let's say you're a parent, you've found that your son or daughter has posted something that you think could be damaging online. What can you do about it at that point?
So depending on what it is, you can delete, or you can put lots of good news over the top of it so that it sinks down in the Google ranking. You can take photos down if they're on your site, but perhaps not on other people's. You can ask them if they'll take things down. The best thing is prevention rather than cure.
I wish I'd spoken to you before I took that photo on the photocopier last night. Sharon Williams, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Back to you, Deb.
You never learn. Well, there you go.